Grumble, grumble. All right. Continuing with our playthrough of And the Dead Shall Rise, the DiceFest Saga mission for 2022. I realized that I was screwing up any number of things that would have made this considerably easier. First of all, the Shadows veteran here hit at least 2 times that I did not count because I thought that his to range hit was 4+ and it's actually 3+. I also forgot that the initiative for the enemies is only +2 for the first round of an ambush attack. So they shouldn't have even gotten a second. Not only would probably both of those guys have been killed, but by his shots, but they shouldn't have activated before him in the previous turn, so we would have gotten another attack off. In terms of mitigating that, I'm just going to remove this third guy. I'm not going to give myself any XP for it, but I think I would have probably killed him already because the sumo would have been able to focus entirely on him. So, kind of a janky start to our adventure, but, you know, it is what it is when you're playing Shadows of Brimstone solo after a year and a half with dozens and dozens of expansions. From here on out, I'm sure it'll be much cleaner. Yeah, we get to catch our breath. Healing D3 wounds and sanity, any mix. So he gets to heal 3. He's going to heal wounds. He just gets to heal 1. And we're going to move on, holding back the darkness. Thank God, finally. Man, that is really hard. Shadows veteran gets a grit. Very nice. And he's going to move forward 1, 2, and look into the next room. All right, we've got our map deck card, and we've got a passage, mid-passage, no exploration token. But there's a special rule in this mission related to passages. Whenever the heroes place a passage map tile, they may look at the next exploration token in the stack and choose to either put it back on top of the stack or return it and shuffle the stack. Awesome. Okay, so the first thing I need is the passage tile. So here we go. He's right there. And now we get to look at the next exploration token. I've already shuffled these off screen. Okay, it is a clue. It's an attack, but it's a clue. I need clues, so I am going to hold on to that. For sure. The sumo. So roll 4 grit. Nothing. And he's gonna move. See, his movement is very interesting because I believe he would take up this whole region. Like he can't necessarily fit on a tile adjacent to the Shadows veteran. He'll go ahead and scavenge while we're still on this tile. Nothing. Comes back around to holding back the darkness. I really love having these colored dice finally. It's one of the things that I held off on buying because I thought it was a little frivolous, but they are really nice and I'm totally going to collect more of them. I got these at DiceFest and I saw them and I was like, well, there's no way in hell I'm not buying those. Holding back the darkness. Failing. Dark Darkness moves, but nothing happens. Rolling for grit, failing. Trying to remember. So the sumo has push. I'm not 100% sure if you can push a friendly model though, or if friendly models can move. I don't think they can move through each other. I'll look that. Yeah, he can definitely, the sumo can definitely move past him. So the Tridaren's just gonna move up a little, but he wants the sumo to get out in front because the guy is definitely our tank. Sumo gets back another grit. Wow, he is just like drenched in grit. He needs to start using some of that grit. I'm actually going to use some right now to heal D3 +1 wound sanity. Okay, so that's 4. Boy, that's nice. And then he's going to move. It'll be good to get him out front. Pulling back the darkness. Failing. Yet again. Of course. Of course we failed. Pull a darkness card. Encroaching Shadows. The heroes now need to roll 1 higher to successfully pass hold back the darkness rolls. All heroes are now +2 move. So this is interesting because we're already failing these rolls 80% of the time, and to be honest, a +2 move might mitigate that a little bit. So I'm not going to cancel this one. I'm actually going to keep this. So ironically, the Tridaren is actually like stuck there. I don't think we can get around this big bastard. No. And he doesn't have any abilities that allow him to do so or anything like that. So he's just stuck. He does get to roll for grit, which he fails. Sumo rolls for grit, which he gets. Wow. I'm gonna do that same. I'm gonna do that same heal again. So D6 +1. Just heal 3 more. He will heal the rest of his wounds up. That is super dope. And then the sumo moves. You can basically only get to here. He's looking through the door, and he pulls the construction site, which is from the derelict ship. Okay. So it is attaching up from here. I totally forgot to use my cool 3D doors too. Oh well. Okay, so this exploration tile goes here. His turn is done. His turn was less, so now we move to room exploration. So let's start by doing this because this is an advanced encounter tile, which means it has an exploration or an encounter card that's specific to it. And I like to keep those together so that I don't have to search around for it. So I've got them sleeved together here. And the encounter is rail construction. Piles of building materials are stacked here, as well as crates of tools and supplies. This seems to be as far as they got in constructing the rail line before they had to abandon the mine. Perhaps there's something of value left here behind by the workers. So I get to choose a hero to make a cunning test. They need a 6 or better. He's got a cunning of 3. And if successful, I get a gear card. And then I have to do a luck test. You failed, you set off an unstable crate of dynamite. Every hero immediately takes d6 wounds, ignoring defense. And you can get stunned by it. So the veteran is going to do the cunning test. So for 6s. He'll spend a grit. Well, actually, he needs to save the grit for the luck 5 test. His luck is hella. So 4 luck. Which he passes. Beautiful. Then we flip over this and we get a clue. Just taking a look, reminding myself. Must find 3 clues to locate Dr. Benning's dark lair. We also need to move this forward 2 spaces. All right, objective, finding the first clue, ominous chanting. When the heroes find the first clue, they hear an ominous chanting echo through the dark passages. Add an extra encounter ×2 to this exploration token. Jesus. This shit is hard. So I gotta do 2 extra encounters. We'll do those first, and then we'll deal with the attack and with figuring out where the doors are. Okay, first off, standoff. As you enter the room, you come face to face with a grizzled-looking bandito heading the other direction. He stops dead in his tracks, fingers twitching over both loaded holsters. I can choose. I can either try to reason with him, or I can take him down, which is initiative 6+. Roll a number of dice equal to your initiative. If any of them are 6+, you are a faster draw and you take him out. So the cunning test, if I fail it, each hero takes d6 hits. The initiative test, if I fail it, the person making the test takes 2d6 wounds, ignoring defense. Try cunning. Rolling 3. Just need a 5. Come on, baby. Got it. Yeah, so he slinks past me and off into the darkness. Fuck off. Fuck off to the model village. If anybody's ever seen, oh shit, what is the name of that movie with Simon Pegg? Hot Fuzz. Love that movie. Guiding light. Beams of light shine into the room here from cracks above, guiding your way forward. Is it a divine message? Hope fills your heart with a burning fire to overcome the evils that lay ahead. At the end of this adventure, if the mission is successfully completed, every hero gains 1 sanity. Whenever a hero gains a mutation, roll a d6, no grit. On a roll of 1 or 2, discard this card. Wow. So this one is actually beneficial. I don't know that I've ever seen a purely beneficial encounter card. Okay, so next we roll for the doors. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is blocked. And since we're getting attacked, we got to use the special rule from the mission. Roll a d6 and a roll of 4 or better. Okay, so that doesn't happen. So it's just a regular old enemy. P-bandits. Please, for the love of God. 5 fucking bandits. Shit. We'll set it like normal. So use a checkerboard pattern. Basically, I like to use just the full tiles if at all possible. This might be, Here's the miniature if you're interested. It's not a bad miniature, it looks a hell of a lot better now than it ever did before. It's got my lazy painting, which just really makes the detail explode off of them. Okay, 5 bandits. Yikes. We got the doors sorted out, and we did find our first clue. Yep. All right. So that is the end of the round. We're going to get our bandit enemy card out. And I think I'm going to call it there. We will continue on with our massively long Shadows of Brimstone playthrough of And the Dead Shall Rise next time. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will talk to you later.